Well, thanks to Senator Bozeman for setting up this press conference. I think it's important that all of you guys are paying attention because you're hearing it from the population that you serve. All of us are back in our home states just about every single weekend, and we hear it from the people of our states. When I meet with Nebraskans, I always say, what's on your mind? What's on your mind? Well, we all know what's on their minds. It's the cost of gas that is the highest it's been in 7 years. It's the cost of everything in the grocery store that's going up. And I can read through all these increases in prices for you, but you know them well. The people of this country know the increases we're seeing. You know, to get a dozen eggs, it's gone up about 30%. Ground beef, up 17.7%. Milk a gallon, up 8.4%. Everyday people who are working to provide for their families feel these tax increases that they're suffering under. We can call it inflation, but it's crippling families. It is devastating people on fixed incomes. And when we look at the record inflation that is hitting this entire country, but especially in the Midwest, where we're seeing consumer prices up 7.3%, which is about a percentage point higher than other places in this country. Yes, people know, I know what's on Nebraskans' minds, and it's the costs that they're trying to juggle in making adjustments to their families' budgets. We see that these basic goods are going to, and my feeling is they're going to continue to skyrocket. The United States is facing record inflation. We have supply chain issues. And yet we hear from the administration's press secretary one of her cute comments about the tragedy of the treadmill that's delayed. We need to be serious about what this country's facing. We need to be serious about a supply chain that is backlogged and broken, and we need to look for solutions. President Biden had an opportunity to help with some ag issues this week when he had a summit meeting with President Xi of China. He could have talked about trade. He could have talked about trade and the importance of a trade partnership between the United States and China. He could have addressed supply chain issues in a responsible manner, looking for solutions. And he could have addressed the issues that the ag industry is facing. All of that would help everyday Americans in trying to meet the needs of their families and to provide for their families. He failed again.